Hi Aries, welcome to the video for the day, and I hope all of you are doing great. Thank you for tuning in. So I have the Moldavites back on because I felt this really ominous energy on, I think it was Friday night, and I got out all the Moldavites that I have and I wrapped some of them in copper wire. This one I love because you can put it like right here. It's like perfect for third eye awakening. And I've been listening to Dr. Stephen Greer's app called CE5, Close Encounters 5, of the fifth dimension. It's like a really nice app with great features for meditation. It has a 20-minute meditation on there, and it's free. So, I mean, but yeah, Aries, so this is for the first house of the zodiac. We have a Saturn return, which brings with it energy of Saturn, which is the 10th house of karma, career, structure, discipline. And you'll reap what you sow with Saturn, because whatever, it wants you to finish things. Like, okay, you started that, you should finish it. Ooh, Ace of Cups. Why is that like that? Okay. Ace of Cups. Emperor. Look at that. So there's something about feeling the cup of emotions overflows. Ace of Swords. Oh, look at this. This is insane. All the aces are right here in this little package. This little package of cards here. So I'm going to take it, I guess. So yeah, I've been meditating a lot using the CE5 app. Today, I think we're going to go to Rachel, which is this area outside of Las Vegas. So Ace of Cups with the Emperor, with an Ace of Swords, truth, new information. Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or something about money or investments, what you've invested in. We have an Ace of Pentacles coming your way. So you've got three aces straight off. And then you've got an Eight of Pentacles and Three of Swords. So something that is being specifically looked at carefully, that you're like, I don't really like that. I don't really like how that goes. It kind of feels like being investigated, like critiqued. Someone who picks apart like every little thing. You do end up with Ace of Fire though. So now we have all the aces. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the aces. There's something about words, statements, information, lacking clarity. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, Three of Swords. It's like, I don't really like what I'm finding out, although I don't know exactly what it is. This energy is coming in as maybe something that happened in the past. Two of Swords, Eight of Swords. So this is like, I don't know. Three of Swords. Okay, there is a Ten of Pentacles here and an Eight of Pentacles. So you've developed an enterprise that is like a kingdom energy. Like you have this, what is it? What is it you're afraid of losing, or you're afraid that you don't know? When you have a lot here, you could be dealing with homes, properties. There's new energy though, strength. Okay, major arcana for being resilient, overcoming challenges, being strong. Okay, we have a Three of Wands. This is the energy of I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm excited, I made the choice. Sun in Aries. Spring. So springing into action. I'm ready. This is what I'm doing. I'm motivated. I'm going for it. Queen of Wands is underlying. You are very capable with the Queen of Wands. Seven of Wands, Mars transit through the 5th house. You want to defend where you stand because you feel like I have experience in this situation and I know what I'm doing and I'm standing in brave defense. There could also be a person establishing a boundary. Hermit card, something is discovered. Six of wow, okay. So it's kind of like a previous refusal or a previous I'm not going to help you and you're kind of wondering like why, like, or it's a 4 of Cups, 2 Swords energy. So it's like, why? I don't understand. Why won't you give me, excuse me, why won't you give me the information? There was a 9 of Cups there when, oh, with a death. So there's something where something changes permanently and you're given something to benefit you, to bring you up higher, to improve your life. 6 of Coin. So this 6 of Coin comes in and 9 of Cups. You are happy and you are ready to take on BB. Okay, so you're given something that you really want. 9 of Cups. It's your wish coming true. You feel fantastic. Somebody gives you this. It's gifting. It's opportunities. You're really ready for this. You're ready. You don't even need time to think about it. You're like, I'm ready. I'm ready now. So this death card in front of it, though, is like something that would close out a cycle or change, transform, score 8th house from a 4 of Cups and a 5 of Cups. A bummer. Like, this is like a bummer. Like, I'm bummed out. 2 of Cups with an Earth Queen. There's someone you like around the energy. It could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feminine. Okay, so you have to defend your position. 7 of Fire. Okay. 4 of Wands. It's exactly what you thought and predicted and what you anticipated. But it's kind of a prediction. Your prediction was right. 4 of Wands. So you came from a 3 of Wands. You get the Ace of Wands. And now you're like, here I am. Yes. The Fool card is underlying the deck with the 5 of Swords. So there's something where there's risk involved or there is inexperience involved. Like, I've never done this before. A lot of my burdens would be taken away from me. I'd be living in the moment and it'd be fresh and new. It could be like moving somewhere that you've never been. 5 of Swords is around it. There is some energy of conflict, mental conflict around dependency on others, or someone is dependent on you. A memory or a history familiar of competitive fights or arguments. So exactly what you anticipated and predicted does arrive. And you get the Pentacle. So what is that? And then Fool. You're free of any burdens. You're ready for this new adventure. It's kind of like a new adventure awaits for you. You're coming from something where you didn't see any way out. A Queen of Earth and 6 of Swords. And a 10 of Swords. you're moving on, definitely moving on from something here. You're moving out of conflict. You're moving out of that energy. There could even be animosity in something. Seven of Cups to a King of Swords to a Ten of Swords. You'd have to choose something here where you like all of them, or it's a hard choice to make. Four of Swords. Five of Swords. Ten of Cups. Nine of Cups. Okay, so there's something where logically it might not make sense, but you are following your heart. You can't exactly map it on a piece of paper or make a math equation out of it. The Empress and the Queen. Okay, so there's something where you're following your heart. And the more you try to rely on logic, it doesn't seem to really provide you with the answers you need, because you have to listen to your gut or your heart. Okay, Tempered, when you don't know. Oh, this needs to be corrected. It needs course correction. Justice is in the crossing. You're dealing with something that is not fair. Two of Swords, and you're not getting the information, or you're not being told, or there's no way for you to get the information. Page of Swords delivers the Ace. Okay. Yeah, oh, it's right there. The Ace of Swords. Information based, which is talking. People, or someone talks. There's a discovery here. The Hermit. Mercury through Sag. The Fool. Okay. The Seven of Rods, defending your position. There's two Queens, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may feel stabbed in the back by these people. There's also a Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There could be three women here. You're moving into what you predicted, something much better for you, and you're 10 of Water. So you're a lot happier. Okay. There's an Earth King here, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. You want to defend your position. Ooh, yeah, there's something that will close out the cycle. And, or just, it would be like, okay, I'm going to leave that and go here with the, it's all about the intention. The intention is, I'm not going to go back there. Because there's a Three of Swords and a Four of Swords. There's conflict there. Or there's information. When we talk, it's really difficult. When we talk, you don't understand me. The ideas and the intentions are resistant, you know. You end up with the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you're coming into something much better for you, much more stable. It could be a house, a home, a property, a job. Your Ten of Cups, Ten of Coin, this King of Coin. The person around you, or someone around you who has invested, is in an energy of, it could also be your energy. So it's what you predicted. So with the Justice and the Crossing. So Justice in the Cross means you possibly haven't had justice yet. You have the Six of Swords. So somebody here is saying, okay, we're saying no to that, and things are going to get easier and smoother from here forward. A King of Swords and a Ten of Swords, or Six of Swords. Things get smoother and easier. Why is Justice in the Cross here? Why is that? Why is it not fair? Why do you feel like it's not fair? Okay, there's something about an emperor. It could be a boss or a supervisor or somebody in charge, but it could also be your energy wanting to be in charge or wanting to be in charge of yourself. And there is a 9 of rods. I've put up with it. I've been very determined. I still am motivated, but I'm tired. I'm almost at the end of what I can do here. Persistent energy. So that's when the Wheel of Fortune comes in. So this is all about fate and destiny. You are destined for this. Because right when you're like trying to push and push and push and push, fate comes in and says, okay, here you go, you're ready. And why is it a 10 of Pentacles? Why is that there? Eight of Cups. So you would be leaving something behind you. And 9 of Rods. So you'd be leaving something behind that maybe you were tired of, physically tired of too. That could be like physically, I'm tired. You're going towards something better. 5 of Swords almost popped out. Animosity. So you're ready here to make this commitment. The Queen of Wands, 8 of Pentacles. There could also be a Virgo around you. 4 of Cups under the deck. I'm ready for this. I'm motivated and I'm ready. But then under here is 4 of Cups. There's something where someone doesn't really care very much. They're like, meh. 2 pages, a water and an earth. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Your energy is Empress under it all with 2 knights. Okay, what is going on in Aries outcome here? You've got the fate of the Wheel of Fortune turning. 3 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles. Other people are in cahoots or in agreement with either something is not fair for you personally, something could be removed or was already taken away, and now it's being given back to you because there was a 6 of Pentacles. So other people feel like they're in cahoots. They're in unison. Like they're like, okay, we all feel this way. But Queen of Air is someone who kind of is cold and bitter. With the 5 of Coin is like, I don't have it. It's not here. It was taken away. That is where it's not fair. That is where, oh, I said the 6 of Pentacles. Here it is, 6 of Pentacles. So it could be given back to you over the next week. I don't know what would be given back, but it's something that's given back to you. And you're surprised. And you're happy. So why does this wheel turn? Nine of Coin. Yeah, so you turn into like this independent energy. I have what I need. I have what I want. I'm comfortable. You know, my life feels very comfortable in that energy. Eight of Swords, though, with this 5 of Coin. Fear that it will be taken away, or fear that you won't have it. Why is it 8 of Water? Why does Aries leave it? High Priestess, following your intuition or secrecy. Why is it 8 of Cups? King of Rods, 2 of Coins. Somebody develops something that they can count on. Okay, what is this King of Pentacles energy here? Why is it there like that? Ah! What is the King of Pentacles? This person is 5 of coins. So this person would miss you or not have, or right now they don't have it. And 2 of swords. Ooh, with the tower. So there's something that is not known or not told, but you will find out here. The wheel turns. Your life improves quite a bit. And then you end up on a very solid foundation, whether it's home, property, jobs, whatever. Temperance is what is going on. Tempered emotions. Handling something well. Handling it. Okay, so let's see what else. Okay, let's see what else are we getting for the first house. Aries. This could even be for the upcoming week. I haven't done the weekly, but this could be the weekly. And there's a decision coming. Ooh, for justice. For justice. Like, so justice is, this is fair. This is what the right answer is. Oh, and there's a queen too. So there's someone, there's 2 people who have the authority to do some kind of correction. What is going on in the cross? Yeah, so there's someone who may have been talking, gossiping. Page of Swords is the data collector, spying, gathering, talking. This has been discovered with the Hermit. The Hermit comes out and shines the lamp after he's discovered the truth and the wisdom. It is a major arcana for wisdom, enlightenment, spiritual. Page of Cups. There could be a water sign. You feel empowered. A 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. Looking at what you've invested in. There's an Earth Queen here who has a gift for you. This will make your life a lot better. But for some reason, there's 4 of Cups energy around it. Like, I don't really want it very much. But you are looking to, like, move forward in a situation. I guess I'll take these. Queen of Wands with the Hermit. 10 of Pentacles. 8 of Swords in the past. Again, it's like something in the past. Perhaps some of you had a lot of ideas that went through your head that are confusing or fear-based, or feeling like I don't have the answers, I don't understand, feeling like you're trapped in a prison of your mind without any solution. And then up comes the solution. Here you are, you're very, very motivated. This 10 of Pentacles comes in. It could simply be to something where you could be dealing with a younger Libra. This person's looking at what is practical, what is right, what is a good solution. Oh, I like this. You want to be the Empress? With this 7 of Pentacles, or someone else to you is 7 of Pentacles. They're looking at the value. What do we value? What do we need? How can we grow? The Sun. So there is something really super positive here going on. You're shifting. So this is enlightenment. It is the energy of major enlightenment. There is healing too. So there'd be something that you would be moving on from. Like, I'm switching timelines. I'm no longer in that. I learned everything I can learn. And I heal. The Star takes the stage, takes center stage. Why is somebody else looking at their investment, what they've invested in? Because there's a new Pentacle and they haven't told you. And this is going to lead to your 10 of Pentacles. There's a 9 of Pentacles under. So this Ace would be giving you the 10 right here, which is in the future. So it's a gift, an opportunity, money, property. The information is the problem. Wow, okay. They haven't given it to you yet. They haven't told you yet. It does bring in what you anticipated and predicted. Okay, could be totally unplanned information. Why is the information such a problem here? Why can't somebody tell you? I think I said in some videos, I said this is like top secret. 4 of Swords to a 2 of Swords. It could be that they just don't know. Like, I don't know the answer. Nobody's told me. 4 of Swords is like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to spread the word. I don't want to disclose the secrets. Non-disclosure agreement. What else is that? NDA. You're so happy though. What is the Sun? The Strength. Wow. So it takes inner strength. It takes courage. It takes being resilient. Why are you excited for, why is Aries anticipating and predicting that this is going to arrive on the beach? Or arrive on their doorstep? What is this? 8 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. Other people want it too. And so there's this energy of we need to, or I have to focus on specific details that are highly, highly strict beyond. Like, there could be someone who is having to look over paperwork in a very, very, very strict way. There's no room for error. There might be some signatures that are needed. They come and tell you, like, hey, in the next, I'd say by Tuesday, you'll find this out. So this person comes in and says, hey, guess what? I feel like this. You feel the same. You're like, oh, okay, 2 of Cups. I feel the same too. And there's an ace with that. And a 10. So you're like, that's great. I'm so happy. Yay. Emperor. So you come into some kind of power, like power over yourself. So what is this Ace of Coin? What is it? What is the Ace of Coin? The Moon and the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Coin. Okay, so it had to be secretive. It had to be confidential. I don't know why it had to be confidential, but it is. And there's an Ace of Cups. The Cup of Emotions overflows. Okay. There was a job once that I was being considered for, like, long time ago. Not too long, but years ago, where it was so confidential. And I really did want the job. But there was like a very unusual factor to this where I was like, well, how do I know if I'm right for it if you won't even tell me what it is? Like, where am I going? The moon? Like, like, what is this? So it's creating a veil of secrecy, but you're like, I'll dive in. I'll jump in the deep end. I don't care. You're just like, I'm ready. Maybe physically, you know that you are able to do this. Like your physical self. Maybe you feel healthy and you feel ready. So you're in a 9, you're given an extra pentacle, or you're given that pentacle to bring you to a 10. You're so happy about that. You're just like, that's great. However, it does take strength. It does take courage. There's something where you can't be You have to be resilient. Why does Aries have to be resilient? Why do they have to embody Leo? Your planet is in Leo right now. So you're meant for this. This is part of your destiny. It's your 5th house of creativity and fun. So it might even be fun. There's an Earth Queen here. This person's an important part of this. They're making you an Empress. So you want Empress. You actually get Emperor. Oh, you get Justice too. So there's something that you're in that might not be fair. Like, if it's not fair, that means it's out of balance. If it's out of balance, then that means like, if it's out of balance, then that means like people could be out of balance. Like, I don't know why people go out of balance, but usually it means they're disconnected from source, God. I mean, it's too material. It's too, when you need correction, it's because there's something off. It doesn't have to be evil or like the worst. It's just something is off. Maybe there's not enough money. Maybe there's not enough time. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Wow. Wow. This is like the best week of your life. Seriously. 6 of coin, 6 of wands, 10 of cups. The hero's victory, the gift, the golden opportunity, and the complete and total happiness. There's something about it where you will feel good about the connections with other people, like the peers, the people. You'll feel good about that. You're going to enjoy it. You're going to like who they you're going to like who they are. Why is it so top secret with the moon and the 2 of swords? Why? Okay, Knight of Swords, information comes in. You have to understand that they can't tell you. So tolerance of 7 of Swords, 3 of Swords. Like, I'm tolerant that you can't tell me. I understand, no problem. I understand, no problem. You can't tell me for whatever reason. However, you come into the, I'm ready. I'm going to go for it. I'm excited, and goodbye to that. There's like dust. There's like dust behind your feet. You're just like 9 of Cups and Chariot. You're just like, you're just like 10 of Swords. Like, I went down that road like for long enough, and I've been stabbed in the back like so many times, and like just, you know, there's so many problems. But this new opportunity, because we have 2 6s here, 6 and 6. We have a 6 of Pentacles, golden opportunity, 6 of Wands, credit, things where you're appreciated, and then you feel good about this. But there's some energy of you have to understand and be practical, and you have to understand and be realistic that we can't tell you, or no one can know. And you're like, okay. Why can't no one know, though? Why is it a 7 of Swords and 3? Why is this tolerance for this? Okay, because it makes your life like a lot better. Lover's card to the 3 of Wands. So you will be predicting that this situation it's like, I'm predicting that I will be somewhere that I really like, and I may not really know what that's about. Why does it end up the Sun? Like, you just love that. 4 of Cups with the Sun. The Sun was poking out. So there's something really positive about it, because you get the truth, or you do find out the information, a piece of the story. Okay, so there's going to be some burdens taken off of you. some pressure taken off of you. Four of Cups energy is around this, though. It's like there's something where you're free from emotional rejection, like someone who doesn't care. Why is there trying to understand? Because it's fire. It's exciting, it's surprising. This Earth King is putting it together. This Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, they're in the Magician energy. They're putting it together. They've got ideas. They've got resources. And what is discovered here? It's just going full circle. It's just saying you're going to be notified or informed of something that you don't know, that you weren't told. And there is an energy of, I'm defending my position here. I'm in defense of. There's this, maybe you already did. Maybe you already did defend your position. So you have to understand that what you're given that makes you so much better. I'm also hearing like credible, like you're going to be just very credible or incredible. This is incredible. Okay. Why is it Ace of Rods, 2 of 3? It's what you predicted. There's a history. What is the Sun then? Why is the Sun there? A Water Queen, a Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. A person of compassion, or maybe you followed your intuition. We have this energy arriving. It is what you predicted. Okay. There's also a Fire Queen. This could be you. It could be somebody else. These two people, because there's negative energy around these people. So your energy was Emperor, which means you take your power back from these two people who could be jealous, could be, I'm hearing the word accusatory, like somebody accuses and someone's told to stop accusing or something like that, like stop accusing. They're politely informed, like, hey, like stop saying that, stop like accusing someone, because 3 of Swords is like, I took that personally, and then someone else is like, look, this is what it is, like chill. And you're so happy about this. I like how you're so happy. I dare to say, 8 of Pentacles, you're focused on this new pentacle. I dare to say this would be a really amazing week for you. King of Water. There's someone who you're going to really like. Who is it Aries going to really like here? The Knight of Cups. Oh, an Earth Queen. So this could be a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There's motion behind that. Like, I'm going to get up and go, and I'm ready. Okay. So this is exactly what you predicted. It's exactly what motivated you. It's here. You have to understand, though, that there's a veil of secrecy around something here. Same thing, veil of secrecy, King of Swords, 7 of Swords. They're telling you, the Knight of Water comes in and tells you, okay, this is what we're doing. You can't really say anything. 7 of Pentacles, we're deciding, we're figuring it out. We have your paperwork, or we have your stuff. Please make a choice. It's fast. It's Mercury through Sag. So there could be texting or emails, phone calls, whatever. And a Fire King and a Judgment. There's a history here with this. Some of you are being recommended for this. Why is there something about it that you aren't sure whether you're going to like it or not? There's something about the job, the place, the community, the house. Six of Air to the Nine of Wands. It's going to be mentally easier for you, and this Water King is really nice. Wow, they're promising you peace. They're promising you, like, this is going to be so much better. Look at how it's so much better. Three of Coin. We're going to be, you can count on me. You can count on us. You can, it's a team. We're all very supportive of one another. Or Three of Pentacles is reliable. Like, these are reliable people, situation. They persuade or they inform about this new situation with an Ace of Pentacles. It's being worked on. Eight of Pentacles. And here you are, Emperor. So there's something about charge, being in charge. All right. Taking back or oversight. Like there could be some oversight of a situation. So I just am curious why you can't be told. Like, I like to be told. My Mercury is in, I think, Aries, I think. I'm very direct. Like, I like to be told. Six of Air. Knight of Coin. Hierophant. Hierophant's a good card. It's about stability that is offered through impersonal. It's not personal towards you. This is like, this is the procedure. This is how we do things. Your life is going to be easier. Justice comes in here. You have to understand and you have to tolerate under it. Oh, look at this. Six of Coins, Six of Wands. You're going to get the credit. You're going to get the golden opportunity. You're going to receive and be included in this project or situation with reliable people. Three of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Sun. It can be relied upon. It can be counted on with the Three of Pentacles. It's the energy of yesterday, today, tomorrow. It's like, it's here. And it could be generational wealth too. Like for some of you, it's generational. Family business, that kind of thing. Like it was here yesterday, it's here today. It'll be here tomorrow. Do you want it? You have to understand. It could be like, you have to understand, we don't fight here. We don't argue here. We don't blame each other here. There is a sun energy. Okay, what's that? The moon. The sun on the moon with the truth. Okay. Of a Ten of Swords and somebody manipulating the Tower. A history of that. Okay, what is going on here for Aries with the sun? Why does it end up so happy? Two of... I swear, this has come out so many times. You're finding out something you didn't know. There's a history here of being aloof. Eight of Swords. Nine of Rods. I don't have the answers I need, even though I've put in all the time and I've done everything that's required. Like I have this seniority, or I have like the tenure. King of Swords. Okay, so someone's going to make the final decision here, sign the final document, and giving you the Ace of Coin. So giving you this pentacle, giving you what you need, and you are in the Emperor. So you feel like I have power over myself, and I have oversight, or at least I have oversight over something. There's an Earth King here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You're very happy about what goes on in this situation. Queen of Wands. There could be another Queen of Wands here. Fire sign. There's a history with that person. It could be a Leo or someone with Leo placements that you don't speak to. Okay, you're going to find out whatever about that, but it's not going to affect you. Just be nice to everybody. King of Water, a water sign. 5 of Coins, something's not enough, or they couldn't do it, they couldn't give it, they are going to give it now. That person could also miss you. You're leaving 8 of Cups. And you have a choice from this Earth Queen, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or someone who will hire you. They have money. They have substance. They are genuine. There's a Tower. The history of the Tower. Okay. The Tower is about power. I mean, it's really just Pluto through Scorpio. So let's see. Power through change. There's someone who could be at a distance in someone's job, like they're not nearby, and this person could be saying statements that are not true, but this person is almost like you're in their head. You're being given a high honor from the court or someone. Wow. There is a great fortune here attached to it. There could be a lot of money attached to it. There could be contracts attached to it. Courthouse. Okay, so we have something about court. Family room, concerns, toil and labor. Someone works really hard. They're given a gift. They're given an opportunity. It's like a gift. It's like a golden opportunity. It's like being gifted. There could also be somebody far away at a distance. It said false person, so they don't have to be bad. It can be somebody who just doesn't know. Like what they say is wrong because they don't know. And it doesn't have to be like intentionally malicious. Okay, somebody's really sad over something that happened with some man. An official person, an older person, someone's taking a trip or a journey. Okay, we have something about great fortune in a marriage. All right, I'm thinking I'm just going to leave it here, Aries. Ooh, the door, there's 2 doors. There's a door to romance, which can also be friendship, I feel. And we have the door to value. So someone's going to really appreciate you. They're going to give you this opportunity. We also have the man holding a heart. However, there is this uncertainty behind it. Maybe you have to travel. Maybe you have to go like far, like maybe you have to travel and you don't know because you're like, I don't really know what's there. It could be a foreign country. It could be another state that feels like a foreign country. I've been to some states where I'm like, I feel like I'm in another country. Like, what is this? But it's still the US. It's just so different. You get there and they're like, we don't have that here. And you're like, how? It's like a few hundred miles away. Okay. Someone around you this could be something like a background investigation where they need to know or somebody needs to know what you're doing, like for some reason. They need to know what's going on here for Aries. Okay. So somebody acts like, so they're going to give you this, so it said boss energy, in charge energy. So there's something where there's also, outside of you, there's like an extra, a scarcity tactic, like, oh, we don't have enough, or we don't have enough of something. What is the scarcity tactic? It's a secret. It's 4 of Cups. It's, I don't care. It's offered. 2 of Swords. I don't have the information. A Water Queen. A Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. 3 of Swords. You don't like the fact that this person won't tell you because you feel like you should know why they won't give something to you. There's a Judgment, and you're in agreement, or someone else is in cahoots. Tower, okay. How does this end up for Aries? It's like there's a lot of pressure on someone to an unrealistic standard. Like an unrealistic amount of pressure. Ooh, I like this. Okay. This helps you to step into something much better for yourself. Like, I'm not going to do that anymore. Oh, there's a history of that. It could be almost like hazing, where like, or not hazing, but like boot camp. When you go to boot camp, it's unrealistically straining for like a certain period of time, like 12 weeks. And then after that, it's not as hard. 6 of Wands, you overcome and you achieve. Some of you are in boot camp. And you're going to pass. And you're going to do well. There's a water sign here who's in cahoots with other people. What are they doing? They're in cahoots with someone else about fear or fear tactics, because this is what you've been strong about. This is what you've been resilient about, and you get this 10 of Pentacles out of it. So it's almost like somebody, Page of Cups is like someone who has no experience. No, you handle this quite well. Queen of Wands, unless this is someone else. No, you're offered this really great offer. Ace of Coin, Lover's card, which is just, the Lovers is embodying the energy of the 3rd house, Gemini, and it also embodies the energy of the planet, Mercury. So it has to do about what you're told. The Empress, appreciation, Fool, new beginning, pressure's off. Pressure is off with the Fool. Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. This person gives the pentacle. They give it to you. Say, here you go. Ooh, I was going to say, it's not much. I was going to say that, like, it's not much, but there's an emperor behind it. So there's like power and oversight. It's an exciting. What's behind that? Show us for Aries. It's complicated because they tell you 7 of Swords. Like, don't tell anybody. Please understand. Ooh, don't like that. So there's something where there's something where someone's like, don't say it, because if you say it, someone will take it personally. It's kind of like a hush-hush. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A discovery. Something's found out at the last minute. 6 of air. Things get easier. Avoiding energy. Don't talk to them. Stay away from them. 10 of cups and the truth. Okay. 7 of swords. 5 of coin. And chariot. You're going to go forward. You're going to go ahead. You've put in the work. There's a 9 of rods behind that. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Aries. I know this is a really long reading, but I wanted to get to the bottom of it for you. I'm going to list this as my weekly, and then perhaps I will do a daily again, because I was saying this daily energy, and it's really coming out like a weekly. You know... the universe corrects. The universe, which you can feel grateful for, the universe always course corrects. It's like, no, that's not working. We're going to go over here. No, that's not working. It may take a while. It could take years to course correct. Like for the energies. I'm talking about energetic course correction. I'm not talking about physicality. I'm talking about energetic. Like, well, that doesn't work. Let's go over here. Well, that it's like having a turnpike off of a freeway where it's like an awful, like it's too sharp and everybody, it's like just not working. So eventually they're going to have to like, either the road will like shift on its own and people will like start creating like a path of least resistance, or people will take another way. Like, so this sharp turn will be naturally and easily corrected. And when the energy course corrects, make sure you're on the right side of the energies. You don't want to be... I suppose it's like if you stood there and... No. If you said, well, I'm going to take this sharp turn anyway, and the sign says go 45, so I'm going to go 45, and your car like doesn't do that well, and you run into a stop sign or something, and you're like, well, now I'm going to sue, and now I hurt myself, and now it's like you didn't pay attention to like the energies, and you just insisted that you're going to do this wrong, like, and wrong energy, and then now you're kind of like in that. So no, you want to like, that isn't working, and elevate higher, just like, oh no, and then I'm over here and I'm just gonna be over here. It's just like an energetic course correction, like that's not working for me, I'm gonna be over here. And it could be like 100 different things. It could be, I'm gonna move my home, I'm going to take a new route to work. This is something material though. It's something that's given to you that brings you up to this 10. So it's something where they bring you up to this level, but the 7 is where they're at. They're in the development phase. So this could be even like a contract with someone who's developing like a business or a building to build. They're in the development phase. You're going to be given this opportunity to run this operation. Yeah, some of you have more experience, like hands-on. You're not allowed to say anything. You've done it before too. Emperor. Okay, this King of Earth is a part of this process. And you end up Emperor and 10 of Water. I kid you not. It's like and Emperor, 10 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. So it is fate. It is meant to be. This is what you predicted. 4 of Wands. This is what you knew was coming. Nobody told you yet. And 9 of Coins. So you're 9 of Coins, getting the Ace. You get that contract. You get that opportunity. I don't know how many more ways I can say it. Saturn in Aries here is bringing you what you worked for. This is, you're reaping what you sow, and you also get your just desserts. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.